What's up, y'all? I feel like I haven't made a video in a long time, so I'm gonna kind of address the title a little bit and give you guys like a little life update. I just put up this flag. It looks really cool. It kind of fills out the room a little bit, but kind of besides the point. A lot of people have been asking me, am I gonna play baseball again? And I want to give you guys a few thoughts and ideas on kind of my idea behind it. But I don't plan to compete at a college level playing baseball again. I didn't really enjoy my experiences. I think I enjoyed the people and the opportunity to like play, but I don't think I enjoyed like actually competing and showing up and traveling and, you know, getting there early. Like I didn't really enjoy the grind of like the baseball side. Once I realized like the trade-off in regards to like you could put in a lot of time and still struggle, you know what I'm saying? So I think as I slowly got older and was playing more, I think I didn't enjoy that kind of baseball and that, you know, that side of it. And that's one of the things that's not going anywhere. You could hit every single day and still go for three. And I don't think I really enjoyed that much, especially when I had went JUCO. I felt like it was a lot grittier, you know what I'm saying? Which taught me a lot on the personal level, but I felt like in regards to baseball, it didn't really like correlate. So it didn't really make me want to show up, you know what I'm saying? And like a lot more, you know what I'm saying? I felt like I had to dig a lot deeper. And after coming off my red shirt, I felt like I was just looking to have fun and play every day, you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? But I think in the grand scheme, I just don't miss the time exchange for a sport that you may not ever really see success in, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you may never get beyond you. You might, but the opportunities can be slim, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think I missed that trade-off exchange for time for still failure in a sense, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to kind of talk about that and just shed a little light on that. But I feel like I don't get to make videos and stuff anymore. And as you guys can tell, I kind of sound congested again. I just got back from Arizona. And honestly, this is the second trip that I've came back and felt a little congested, not really sick body or anything like that, but just like very monotone and then, you know, a little stuffy here and there. So that kind of stinks, you know what I'm saying? But I just finished up an event with Ripken this past weekend out there in Arizona, and I covered a flag football event that they were hosting. I ended up doing about 13 videos for them, and I did photos as well. A little different than the norm, but it worked out really, really well. So shout out those guys for having me out there. I had a lot of fun, and it was some good work, you know what I'm saying? And then the weekend before that, I was with the Wildcatters, which is the 13U team out of California. I was back in Arizona, so shout out Arizona. But I was covering their tournament. I ended up doing 9 videos and 2 full YouTube videos, one which I'll finish up tonight. Tonight, Austin just dropped his golf video with Eric and Max. And so they ended up finishing that video, which took about 5 days straight. I had to buy like 3 different golf tracers, really long. It took a really long time. And it was just very tedious, but I think you can follow the video really well, which is pretty cool. I've got a few more events to kind of finish out the rest of the year. I'm gonna kind of go back to the drawing board, look at my business and how things are working. People I'm meeting and, you know, calls to follow up on, things like that. My goal is to build a team of people around me where we can all eat, you know what I'm saying? And not so much of just trying to be the boss and disperse work, but honestly to give people opportunities that I've been given, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't get to this position on my own. It's because I met somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody. And I kind of want to share that same light, you know, with people that I enjoy, you know, people that I love and people that I've worked with before, you know what I'm saying? Those same guys that really supported me when I wasn't sure what I was doing to now, you know, I've had some different opportunities, you know, across the state. So I would like to kind of share some of those opportunities, you know what I'm saying, with other people. But I'm in the process of kind of working that out and figuring that out and who to work with and who to call, you know what I'm saying? But I've been really, really blessed the last few weeks. And I remember heading into this time period before I started doing my video, I was really uncertain of what I wanted to do. I'm just going to say that I've been really fortunate to have a lot of people who are interested in my work. And the cool thing about it is it's almost overwhelming, you know what I'm saying? You read the Bible and it says, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all these days, but I feel like my cup is running over, but I kind of want someone to clean it up. You know what I'm saying? And it's starting to get to my head a little bit. Not ego, but more of like, I don't know who to talk to. I don't know who to call. I don't know what to say yes to, what to say no to. I don't know when to slow down, when to push harder, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of finding that place and kind of in that half burnout, half push a little harder, half burnout. You know what I'm saying? I'm still kind of juggling that little thing, which is pretty cool. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to do so, to be able to be juggling that. But I also want to do it the right way. So the same way I sound congested, maybe that's a sign I need to stay home a little bit. Or take care of my physical, you know what I'm saying? Like even sleep, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even resting that much because I'm on such a go. And so I just want to kind of express a little bit about those. Honestly, it's not for you. It's literally just so I will open up and talk a little bit and just share my mind. But I also am still dealing with my buddy. If you guys know, I lost my best friend a few weeks ago, and it's funny because, well, it's not funny, but it's tough because it's getting really quiet. It's starting to get a little chillier, so the nights are getting a little colder, and a lot more guys are playing sports and everything like that, so a lot of my friends and homies that I was having, you know, through baseball have now kind of separated, you know what I'm saying? Distance a little bit, and, you know, maybe they watch a video or two, or maybe I see an Instagram story, but definitely not the same relationship or connection that I have with my buddies. So it's really interesting because I'm not looking for someone to replace that. I just want the people close to me to be there for me in a sense, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still kind of struggling with that. So now a lot more people are just kind of talking to me more on a transactional base, you know what I'm saying? More based on like, hey, can you get me to this event? Or hey, can you get me to that event? When really I'm still dealing with the loss of my buddy, you know what I'm saying, on a daily basis. Like even right now, it's about 10 o'clock. And I remember being able to call him and get a lift in. It's one of those things that every time I see a motorcycle, it's not gonna go away, you know what I'm saying? So just trying to be the strong man, you know what I'm saying? Really trying to be strong, but also encourage people in the same way that I need the encouragement. You know, I make these videos really just to express, but you guys are able to learn something based off what I'm expressing, you know what I'm saying? It kind of is that trade-off. And right now I'm kind of looking kind of for that same thing sometimes, you know, still trying to, I don't even know if the word is overcome. I don't know that I'll overcome it, but I want to be stronger, you know, when it comes to going about it and stuff like that. So you guys know that he was a really big advocate for the Lord, which was really cool for me in this social media space with sports. And you see a lot of people that will do anything for views and likes and comments, you know what I'm saying? And that's not one of the decisions I'm going to make, and I never have, you know what I'm saying? I'm never going to come up on the camera and do something that I wouldn't do in front of mom and dad or do in front of the fam, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's not really me, but I had a true example of what it meant to be more like Jesus. And I saw a lot of people kind of talking about it and how they felt about, you know, his passing and stuff like that. But I think it's really interesting because a lot of people are just kind of scaring other people, you know what I'm saying? Like, better hurry up and tighten up before you basically go to hell, you know what I'm saying? And that's not what Jesus wants from us, you know? So I've been reading a lot in my Bible in the morning, and I haven't been able to share that much, honestly, because it's kind of been more like a quiet time for me. But I've been reading a lot in John, and how John was a disciple of Jesus, and how John went into the city and was baptizing people and sharing the love of God and X, Y, and Z. And he didn't try to be Jesus, you know what I'm saying? He just tried to be who God had called him to be. He said, I'm here so that you will believe and the Father through me, you know what I'm saying? And I thought that was super dope. So I've been really diving into John a little bit recently in my quiet time, and I'll be honest though, but the nights is getting a little quieter, so that's why I'm making this video. And I plan to post a little more. I'll have a few guys that'll be helping me out in regards to posting on my channel while I work with other guys. I appreciate the support, man. I know a lot of you guys reach out to me on like IG and stuff like that. I really want to post more, but it's a little overwhelming, you know. You're working with a handful of guys, making videos every single day, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm kind of 110% nose down. I'm freaking all in, you know what I mean? I mean, I lose sleep a lot, you could tell, but I'm kind of in that state where I'm trying to mellow out a little bit, and also trying to make sure I manage what God has blessed me with. It's one thing to ask for something and not be prepared. I remember asking for opportunity and blessing and overflow, and boy, I got it. And now it's like, well, now what? You know what I'm saying? So not like that, but also you just want to take care of what God has blessed you with, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys for real, man. It's definitely been a tough time, you know, just trying to be the guy that people want to hang out with, trying to be the guy that I'm looking for, you know what I'm saying? I want the same kind of God-fearing or the same advocate for Christ, so that comes with being the person that other people are looking for, you know what I mean? A lot of times we just looking, but we mindlessly scrolling, you know what I'm saying? We're not really looking for a video or looking for a person, but we're not really actively working on ourselves in the process. So how are you going to draw more people near, and you're not the guy that they're looking for, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the active effort that I've been on, but I appreciate you guys as always, and every person that supports and reaches out. Absolutely been a tough time. I feel like I've been talking for a long time, so I'm gonna try to wrap this up. But I appreciate y'all as always. 10 o'clock. It's October 2nd, the day I'm recording this. I'm still trying to grow and get past this whole thing. I just wanted that thing to focus. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys sometime soon. Make sure you guys keep praying, keep reaching out. It means more than you think. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't have a ton of friends right now, so seeing you guys reach out and comment and stuff like that, especially people that I didn't even know were watching, you know what I'm saying? That goes a long ways for real. So get into the slip. We're gonna hit a pretty quick leg workout and try my best to push myself, and we'll see what we can put up. So let's do it.